those cracks, you're buying them too. When you're buying property in New South Wales, you are generally buying the property as is in the current condition it's in at the time you sign the contract. Any established property, may it be a unit, a townhouse, an apartment, or an established house, standalone dwelling, the contract generally states that you buy the property as is, which means that when you walk through the property before signing the contract, you will buy the property in the condition it's in at the time you sign the contract. If there's a crack in the wall, there's some issues with a leaky bathroom, there might be roofing issues or leaks in the roof, or even some structural issues. These issues come with the property. There is no subject to finance or subject to building and pest inspection clause by standard default in New South Wales. It is not common practice for Sydney Metro matters, that is anything that you buy in the Sydney metropolitan region, where if you get a building and pest inspection report, you can cancel the contract and get your deposit back. That is the 0.25% holding deposit. You need to complete your due diligence and inspections carefully before you sign the contract. It's not to say that party to party negotiations, that is, after you sign the contract and enter into that cooling off period, and you get a building and pest inspection report, and that comes back with some defects or issues with the property, it's not to say that it completely means that there are no further negotiations. You need to get some advice from your solicitor or conveyancer, as well as your building inspector, about what your options might be. But that is why you've got to do your initial inquiries and inspections carefully. People often get to the end of the matter, close to settlement when you become the owner, and then they do a detailed inspection of the property and they get caught out. They're like, look, this is wrong, that is wrong. The challenge is at that stage, it may be too late. You need to know the condition of the property before you sign on the dotted line and understand that effectively you may be purchasing the property as is in the current condition it's in. Have you come across any issues when you're buying property? Give me a comment, drop me a line and let me know what you've come across. And if you like this content, please do me a favor and like, follow and subscribe on the channel you're watching on. I appreciate you. Thank you.